A spiritual soul does not carry grudges. Forgiveness is not about excusing another's wrongs, but about releasing the weight we carry in our own hearts. When we cling to anger, resentment, or revenge, it poisons our spirit and blocks the flow of love. A spiritual person knows that every wound can either be a prison or a teacher. Forgiveness opens the door to freedom, not only for others, but for ourselves. It is through letting go that the heart becomes light, and only then can it truly shine. A spiritual being knows that wealth and possessions cannot fill the soul. Material things fade, break, and disappear, but inner peace lasts beyond lifetimes. Chasing materialism is like trying to drink from an empty cup. No matter how much you take in, you are never full. Spiritual people honor the treasures of the Spirit: wisdom, compassion, love, and truth. They may live simply, but their hearts overflow with abundance. True wealth is not measured by what we own, but by what we can give. The wise soul uplifts, never tears down. Gossip and judgment poison the air, but words of kindness can heal. A spiritual person sees that every being carries struggles unseen, wounds unspoken. Instead of criticizing, they offer compassion. Instead of spreading rumors, they share truth and encouragement. To gossip is to scatter seeds of harm, but to uplift is to plant gardens of love. The spiritual path is not about pointing fingers, it is about extending hands. Change is not death, it is transformation. A spiritual person does not cling to what was, but embraces what can be. Just as the butterfly must surrender the cocoon, so must we release the old to step into the new. Fear of change is fear of growth, but the awakened soul sees change as life itself. Every ending is the seed of a new beginning. When we open to change, we open to miracles. The awakened soul knows the past is a memory, not a home. Living in regret is like trying to walk forward while staring behind. It only leads to stumbling. Spiritual people honor the lessons of the past, but they do not chain themselves to it. They live in the present, where life is real, where change is possible, where joy is born. The past may teach us, but only the present can heal us. To a spiritual heart, every life is sacred. They see animals, humans, and even the earth itself as kin. Violence, cruelty, and neglect harm the spirit as much as the victim. Instead, the awakened soul seeks to protect, nurture, and heal. They know that kindness is strength and compassion is power. To harm another is to harm oneself, for we are all threads of the same divine fabric. Above all, a spiritual person remains faithful to their soul. The world will tempt us to forget who we are, to silence our truth, to abandon our light. But the awakened soul knows. When we betray ourselves, we lose everything. Staying true to the soul means listening within, following the quiet voice of truth, and walking the path of light, even when it is difficult. To abandon the soul is death of the spirit, but to honor it is eternal life.